He hits another.
Well, that's what he can do really well. He can stroke that fridge.
Hello YouTube, it's CoopsHoops, and today I'm going to be continuing my series of the top 10 rankings list. Today we go over the top 10 small forwards of all time. These are my own opinions, so I know my views may differ from yours. It's always hard to rank players because people you may not rank in your top 10 are still really great players. Before we get into that, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss when another video drops. With that said, let's get into it. So starting off my list, I wanted to have some players highlighted again as honorable mentions. These players may be top 10 small forwards in other lists, but for today, they barely missed the cut in my list. First honorable mention I have is Dominique Wilkins. He has career averages of 24.8 points per game, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists on 46 from the field, 31 from the 3, 81 from the free throw line. He's a Hall of Famer, 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 1-time scoring champion, All-Rookie team. Second honorable mention is Jimmy Butler. He has career averages so far of 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 45 from the field, 32 from the 3, 84 from the free throw line. He's a 6-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defensive Team, 1-time Steals Champ, 1-time Most Improved Player. Third honorable mention I have is Chris Mullin. He has career averages of 18, 4, and 3.5 on 50 from the field, 38 from the 3, 86 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 5-time All-Star, and 4-time All-NBA. Fourth honorable mention is Paul George. He has career averages so far of 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists on 43 from the field, 38 from the 3, 84 from the free throw line. He's also a 7-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defensive Team, 1-time Steals Champ, 1-time Most Improved, and All-Rookie team. Fifth honorable mention I have is Rick Barry. He has career averages of 24.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 45 from the field, 29 from the 3, 89 from the free throw line. He's a Hall of Famer, 1-time champ, 1-time Finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 1-time scoring champion, 1-time Steals champion, 1-time All-Star MVP, Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie team. Sixth honorable mention I have is George Gervin. He has career averages of 25, 5, and 2 on 50 from the field, 27 from the 3, 84 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 12-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 4-time scoring champ, 1-time All-Star MVP, and All-Rookie team. Last honorable mention I have is John Havlicek. He has career averages of 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists on 43 from the field, and 81 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 8-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 13-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Defensive Team, and All-Rookie team. At number 10 on my list, I have Elgin Baylor, one of the pioneers of how the athletic, big, strong forwards play today. Elgin was a 6'5", 225-pound forward who would do acrobatic layups and dunks. A lot of his highlights you can see players that came up after him looked to his style of play for reference. He was a strong forward who rebounded really well for his size, averaging double-digit rebounds for his career. Without Elgin and his creativity, we might have not gotten the likes of Dr. J, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron today. One of the greatest Lakers to ever play. Unfortunately, he never got a ring, and more unfortunate, the season he retired after just 9 games, they went on to win the championship that year. In Elgin's career, he averaged 27, 13, 4 on 43 from the field, 78 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Star MVP, and Rookie of the Year. Number 9 on my list, I have Carmelo Anthony, one of the purest scorers the game has ever had. Carmelo's pull-up jumper in his prime was deadly. He could beat you inside and out. His 6'7", 238-pound frame made it easy to punish smaller players, but his agility and quickness made it hard for bigger players to stick him out in the perimeter. It's unfortunate we have never really gotten to see him play on the biggest stage in all his years. A talent like that deserves to be in the finals, but he did come close in 2009 when he and Chauncey Billups led the Nuggets to the Western Conference Finals to face the Lakers. Carmelo has averaged so far in his career 22.5 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 44 from the field, 35 from the 3, 81 from the free throw line. He's also a 10-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 1-time scoring champ, and All-Rookie team. Number 8 on my list, I have James Worthy, one of the most important pieces of the Showtime era Lakers. Worthy was a menace in transition. At 6'9", 225 pounds, he would run and leak out in the break, and Magic Johnson, with his extreme passing ability, would find him for the slam. Worthy also had a smooth post game and a great mid-range. He was able to dominate later on in his career as Magic and Kareem started to age, as he was able to squeak in a Finals MVP in one of his 3 championships. Worthy averaged in his career 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, on 52% from the field, 24 from the 3, 76 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 3-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 7-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, and All-Rookie team. Number 7 on my list, I have Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, or the truth, might get clowned and memed these days, but don't let that fool you of what he could do back in his prime. Pierce was an assassin who challenged any and everybody that wanted to take him on. He was fortunate enough to team up with great talent later on in his career to win his one and only championship, but he was clearly a big piece to it as he won Finals MVP. At 6'7", 235 pounds, Pierce was able to do what Carmelo Anthony did, but at a semi-slower pace. He was too big for small guards and too crafty for big players. His jumper from the 3 was really good, and his mid-range and post game was excellent. Pierce averaged in his career 19.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, on 44 from the field, 36 from the 3, 80 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 1-time champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 10-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, and All-Rookie team. Number 6 on my list, I have Kawhi Leonard. The Claw, as he's known today, is one of the greatest two-way players the NBA has ever seen at the forward position. He's a sniper from 3, in mid-range especially, but he uses his abnormally huge hands to heckle and harass defenders. He has great size and quickness at 6'7", 225 pounds, and his motor never seems to stop. That's why people think he's a cyborg or machine. He was able to lead a franchise to a championship that never had won anything, and he was able to help an old dynasty capture one more title before it was over. He still has more to write in his career if he can stay healthy. Him and Paul George in LA are a scary tandem, and if healthy, they can make a run to the finals. In his career, Kawhi has averaged so far 19 points per game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, on 49 from the field, 38 from the 3, 85 from the free throw line. He's also a 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Star MVP, 1-time Steals champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 7-time All-Defensive team, and All-Rookie team. Number 5 on the list, I have Scottie Pippen. Pippen was the Robin to MJ's Batman. But don't get it twisted, Scottie could have easily carried a team on his own with his skills and defensive prowess alone. At 6'8", 210 pounds, Pippen was a natural point forward who can drop dimes, score buckets, grab rebounds, and play extremely great defense. Think of LeBron today, but toned down 3 or 4 levels. Unfortunately for Scottie, we only got to see him lead a team one time in his prime, and it's no coincidence that was the highest scoring average, assist average, and rebounding average of his career. They even almost got to the Eastern Conference Finals that year without Michael Jordan. They went to a Game 7. Later in his career, he helped out some younger Trailblazer teams, but he was older and past his prime during those years. Scottie averaged for his career 16 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, on 47 from the field, 32 from the 3, 70 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 6-time champion, 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Star MVP, 10-time All-Defensive team, and 1-time Steals champion. Number 4 on my list, I have Julius Erving. Better known as Dr. J, Erving was the high-flying acrobat that came after Elgin Baylor. He was someone that Michael Jordan watched and emulated. He was so athletic at 6'7", 210 pounds, and so quick that nobody could stop him when he took off or blew by them. He was so good he dominated in 2 different leagues. He won 2 ABA championships and then came to the NBA and still eventually won an NBA championship with the 76ers. He was one of the most exciting players to watch ever, and his highlights will live on long after he's gone from this earth. Erving averaged in his career 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists on 50% from the field, 29 from the 3, 77 from the free throw line. He's a Hall of Famer, 1-time champion, 16-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 4-time MVP, 2-time All-Star MVP, 1-time All-Defensive Team, and All-Rookie Team. Number 3 on my list, I have Kevin Durant. The number 3 and number 2 spot on this list was very hard to decide. In a couple years, this part of the list I'm predicting will definitely change. For now though, I feel like Durant needs a few more things to accomplish that'll push him to number 2. We've never seen anything like KD before. At 6'10", probably 7 feet tall, 240 pounds, Durant is a sniper from the 3. He can hit from any range and over anybody. His mid-range is one of the purest and most elite the game has ever seen. He's so long and his ball handles are top-notch even for a guard. There's no way to stop him offensively. You just have to pray he's missing that night, which rarely occurs. He'll definitely go down as the number 2 small forward when it's said and done, but for now, I have him number 3. Durant has averaged for his career so far 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. On 49% from the field, 38 from the 3, 88 from the free throw line. He's also a 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 1-time MVP, 2-time All-Star MVP, 4-time scoring champion, Rookie of the Year, and All-Rookie Team. Number 2 on my list, I have Larry Bird. Larry Legend was also one of a kind for his era. Without him and Magic, the NBA might not be as popular or be going like it is today. They brought the ratings and swagger and flair to the game. At 6'9", 220 pounds, Bird was able to dominate in the post and had a lethal 3-point shot. He wasn't the most athletic player, but he definitely was one of the smartest and crafty players. His passing IQ, toughness, and willingness to sacrifice his body made him one of the best or greatest players to play the game. Not to mention his excellent rebounding. He's the second player on this list to average double-digit rebounds for his career. Bird averaged for his career 24 points per game, 10 rebounds, 6 assists on 49 from the field, 37 from the 3, 88 from the free throw line. He's also a Hall of Famer, 3-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 3-time MVP, 1-time All-Star MVP, 3-time All-Defensive Team, Rookie of the Year, and All-Rookie Team. Number 1 on my list, I have LeBron James. King James, the chosen one, the GOAT, Bron, whatever you want to call him, he's the number 1 small forward the NBA has ever seen. There hasn't been the blend of size at 6'9", 250 pounds, and speed and agility like him ever in the NBA. You create players like LeBron in a lab or an NBA 2K video game. The fact that he's still dominating today at age 37 in his 19th year tells you all you need to know about him. When it's all said and done, he'll be a top 5 or 10 in all the major categories, with him probably going down to be number 1 all time for regular season points next season, barring any injuries. He is definitely regarded by many as the best player ever, and if he's not, then he certainly falls to number 2 in a lot of people's eyes. There has never been a player like him and never will be. LeBron has averaged in his career so far 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, on 50% from the field, 34 from the 3, 73 from the free throw line. He's also a 4-time champion, 4-time Finals MVP, 18-time All-Star, 17-time All-NBA, probably will be 18, 4-time MVP, 3-time All-Star MVP, 1-time scoring champion, 1-time assist champion, 6-time All-Defensive Team, Rookie of the Year, and All-Rookie Team. Well, that's my list. Let me know what you think in the comment section. How would you rank your all-time small forwards? That's all for today. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.